Right, super excited, really excited to be bringing you these over-ear phones from SoundPEATS. So it's the SoundPEATS UU2 or the Pop Clips 2. So that's the lid of the box where this all comes in. I'll explain what those are in a moment. Inside the box, when you get to the bottom of the box, there is a couple of secret compartments, and one compartment here is where you'll find, if you open it up, a Type A to Type C charge cable for charging the device up. And then tucked away in the top of the box in a little envelope, you have got details on the app and the warranty. There are some little stickers that come with this, and there is a user's guide which shows you how to pair these and get everything set up. So they sit into a really smart little envelope like this, and then this is actually tucked away at the top of the box, really nicely presented. See how it all goes in. The earphones themselves come in a little packet, and then they fit into a little plastic chamber, and it all comes in to the case like this. So if you're observing, you'd have seen these little plastic things. So you need to make sure that when you first get the earphones out of the case, you remove those little protectors from here. So these are the little charge units, and there's one, and then there's two here. So these are IPX waterproof. They're weighing in somewhere in the region of about 5 grams per ear, and fully charged up, it's in the region of a 42-hour battery life. And the quality on these, which I'll show you them on, I'll show you the app, is really good, and it's all done via the SoundPEATS app. So when you first get this one, put them in the case, power, charge them up, and then you'll need to hold a little reset button on here. Hold that and pair them up. So when they're actually in the case, so it's like a black matte, quite stylish case, isn't it? But they are, you can see how secure they are in that case. And you've got the little green indicator here indicating that they're charged up. So these are high resolution, and they sort of pop behind your ear and then sit in the front. If you're not used to these and it's the first time, they feel a little bit strange to put in. But basically, you see that there, and they're a little bit springy. And there's your earphone here. And then on the side, there are physical buttons on both of these where you've got different things you can do. I'll show you in the app shortly. So you've got a number of things that can be done via physical buttons if that's your thing. So whether you're just sat in commuting on the bus or the train and you want to be listening to podcasts or music, or you're watching YouTube through your earphones on the train, great. If you're jogging, I don't know whether you can bang my head. These are such a good fit with that sort of spring mechanism. And I think they look quite stylish, and they're fairly discreet. I don't know. So I'm recording this myself, so it's a little bit hard to see what you can see, but they are fairly discreet, and they are incredibly comfortable. I mean, seriously comfortable. And say with a little case there, they can just slip into a pocket or into your pocket to keep them safe. What I'm going to do, I'm going to fire up the actual app and show you the app, how it all works, because there's loads in that app to give you the best quality sound that you can get. And I say these are an improved version of some other ones that they've actually had. Wireless headphones. I mean, just, you know, and because they're actually Bluetooth, it doesn't necessarily just need to go to your phone. So you can put them onto a computer, a laptop, a tablet device. Some televisions nowadays actually have Bluetooth. So rather than putting on great big headphones, if you wanted something just a little bit lighter, this can be a way to go. And as I say, you've got the one-touch physical buttons and controls, which I'll come to a little bit more detail when I show you the actual the app in operation. Can you see how smart that looks? Let me load up the app and we'll show you that. Okay, so let's just have a look at the Pop Clip app. So first of all, you can see the little green symbols are showing that everything is fully charged up. Obviously, these have been on charge, and it's got a visual of the clip itself. So you can see I've got another pair of earphones by this company. That's how good they are. So first of all, let's just go for the gesture controls. So do you remember before we were talking about the tapping and things? So this is like single tap, volume down on the left hand side, volume up on the right hand side. Double tap will play things like this. You can reset those if you wanted to. You have got a graphic equalizer on here, so it's got the presets. So there's your bass boost, bass reduction, rock and roll, popular, electronic, folk, classical music, and all these presets. You've got an adaptive equalizer here, which you can set up. I'm not going to do that because you can't hear what I can hear. And you've got custom sound effects. If you so wish, you can add and make your own. So this is the dual device connectivity. So you can have up to 2 devices working on the Bluetooth. You've got the LDAC if you wanted that one there. You've got the prompt tone. So this can prompt commands through the earphones. There's your volume and your language. You can turn this in on things like games mode. You've got your dynamic equalizer. You've got drainage function. So if they did get a little bit damp or you're out jogging, just remember they are waterproof. You can find the earbuds if you go and drop one. So if you're running on a piece of grass and for some reason the earphone comes out, you can help to locate it. You've got a real handy user guide with loads of help that you can go to where it'll just take you over to. You've got your device information, the pop and the Bluetooth, the version that they're on, firmware upgrade and a reset. You can click into the Explore and play different things here if you wanted to. There's your white noise. Look here, you've got all these other things that you've got. So within the app, there is an awful lot to play with if you wanted. There is also some information on the support if you wanted to ask any questions or give feedback. I personally prefer these with the spatial sound audio on. Is my actual preference on this. And if I go on to, just going to pause that for a moment and into the app. So as I say, the app, as you can see, beautiful to use, very, very self-explanatory, really simple and very easy to use. Right, so there was a little bit of explanation on the actual app itself, which I'm hoping you found some use. Look, logo there, I've just noticed that looks quite smart, doesn't it? Up it comes. So they just pop off these, nice and simple. In they go, nicely protected. They'll only go in one way, by the way, as you can see. Clip it all on there. And say they are IPX waterproof, and you've got all those equalizer settings and pre-settings here for whatever sensitivity you've got on your ear. And just in little ones in the hand. And as I say, if you look closely, there is a little get those up there, little logos on the side, and you've got the little buttons here for simple, whether that's answering calls. Oh yeah, you can answer calls and things like this. I didn't mention it for phone calls. So great if you're jogging and you need to take a phone call, or you're on public transport and things like that. So there is some links into that video description if you want to find some more information on these. So comfortable, and they're set up in literally 2 minutes. Just put them on Bluetooth, connect to Bluetooth, download the app, connect to the app, and you're in business.